have everything. I just needed the Mr. Riggins' email address to send it over.
Sure.
Do you want to send that to her in the chat?
Sure, absolutely.
Thank you.
And so what kind of date are you looking at? How many weeks?
We could do sometime towards the end of January.
Okay, you need that much time?
Only because, or I mean, even the beginning of January, it's just like towards the end of December is a little bit more difficult.
Okay, I understand. I mean, I can give you the end of January.
Like the week of the 17th.
Okay, the 19th.
Or the 10th.
Heather, give me a date. Give me a time, January 19th.
8:45.
January the 19th at 8:45, and that's in front of me by Zoom.
Oh, sorry. Is that for, I'm so sorry. I was thinking of it for the exam date, not just for another probable cause. We can set
You
that
don't
way
have the
sooner.
discovery. I'm
Yeah.
not giving you an exam date. Yeah.
No, I understand. I was confusing the two dates. So we can have a much earlier reset for the probable cause date.
Okay, so clearly I'm not the only one who hasn't completely
I
drank
have
my
not had my
this
coffee
morning. That's the kind of way we're going. All right. So how many weeks do you need? Today is the 8th. Do you want me to adjourn it 2 weeks? What do you want?
I mean, no, we have the discovery. I just need to send it. So I can do it in 2 weeks earlier. Doesn't matter.
Do December 22nd. Heather, what time?
December 22nd, 9:30.
December 22nd at 9:30, and that is with Judge Martin. And that's for continued PCC, okay?
That's
Okay,
absolutely fine.
All right, and Mr. Riggins, you can get a hold of your client. He does have some money that he owes the court, so I would appreciate it if you tell him that he reaches out and does a payment plan too.
Sure, I spoke with him the other day. I'll give him a call with the date, and I'll make him aware of that.
Okay, great. All right, thanks.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Judge, I'm going to pass you on to Mary Ann. She's going to zoom in, and I'm going to work on my other stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Judge. Have a great rest of your day.
Thanks, you too. Good morning. What's your name, sir?
Andre Daniels.
What's the last name?
Ma'am?
Yes, what's your last name?
Daniels.
All right, Mr. Daniels, I have you checked in. As soon as we get your attorney, we'll do your case, okay?
Thank you.
You have Mr. Buchanan, right?
Yes.
Yep, as soon as he jumps on, I'll do your case, all right?
Okay.
So just mute yourself and hang out.
Thank you.
On Gage's Galaxy, what's your last name? Good morning, Mr. Hawley. How are you? Good morning, Mr. Hall. No connection. Good morning, Mr. Hawley. Can you hear me?
Judge, did you get Dre's last name, and I can put the name on there?
I did. It is Daniels.
Dre Daniels?
No. Yeah, it's Andrea Daniels.
Oh, okay.
He said at 9:15.
All right.
Are you leaving now?
Yes, Judge Martin, I'm gonna guess is actually Mary Ann.
I'm gonna guess that you're probably right. Mr. Land, can you hear me?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning, how are you?
Good
Hey,
morning.
Mary Ann, you should probably change the identifier for confusion purposes. What case are you on, Mr. Land? Ms.
Mike
Dykes?
Mentation.
I got it. What's the status of that case? Alex, what's going on?
Yeah, Judge, I have a note. That the emailed file to gun board, and I don't have a response on that.
So do we need another date then, Mr.
Yeah, we
Land?
do. And
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start bringing these files to them.
Yeah.
Okay,
And someone had responded to me and asked me when the next date was. I believe Miss Carol Dawson, but I don't know why. And I know she's diversion eligible. She's eligible. She's never been in trouble, so I don't know why they didn't have an answer back. So that's strange. but-
Yeah,
all
Okay.
right.
I'll take
Mary
them
Ann,
to file,
can
Mr.
you
Land.
give me an adjourned date? Where do you want that? Do you want it to February? Is that what we're doing?
That's fine.
Judge, the last date that Heather gave me was January 19th.
No, yeah, but this is a gun board case. It can't be, you gotta look up on the calendar and give a date in February.
Okay, 1 second, please.
Here, I'll give you, actually, there isn't gonna be anything scheduled. I don't need you, Mary Ann. Never mind. Just pick a date. I'll do February the 9th. Does that work? February the 9th at 8:45. And if you wait 1 second, I'll figure out who that's with. It would be with Judge Oakley. All right.
Thank you. Happy
If
holidays.
your
to you.
client, you get a hold of your client, if for some reason she jumps on, we'll let her know the date. Okay.
Stay safe.
All
Happy
right.
holidays. to
Thank
everyone.
you. You too. Mr. Holly, how are you this morning?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm well. Sorry about the technical difficulties.
No worries. What case are you on?
I am on Daly Auto.
I see that. Do you need to talk to Ms. Gillis, to the prosecutor?
Yes, please.
Mary Ann, will you put Ms. Gillis and Mr. Holly in a breakout room? Jane, are you there?
I'm here. I'm right here.
You got it? On Daily Auto, we're gonna put you in a breakout room with the attorney.
Judge, Great. can you make me co-host, please?
Oh, whoops, sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry about that when Heather jumped off. You guys go ahead and hit join. The person with Gage's Galaxy, can I get your name?
Gage Samzik.
All right, Mr. Samzik, we're waiting on your attorney.
Yes, I believe so.
Mary Ann, can you rename Mr. Samzik, please? It's the 9 o'clock case. The Galaxy A2S, can I get your name?
What was Gage's name? I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Was-
Samzik, it's 9 o'clock, SAMCZYK. All right. Here, I'll assign you guys. Go ahead and hit join. The Galaxy A02s. Can I get your name? You have to unmute yourself.
Joylyn,
Joy Lynn, what time is your case?
at 8 o'clock.
I don't have a case, I don't have a docket at 8 o'clock, so let's try again. Are you a defendant?
A victim,
On what case?
Shaylin.
That's set at 9 o'clock. If you just hang out, I'll have the prosecutor talk to you.
Okay,
Thanks, Marianne.
Yeah, no problem. I think it was just fact.
Mr. Mamet, what case are you on? Oh, I see VCR cargo.
Yes, I'm with 48th District Court. Is Jane here today?
Jane is, she's in a breakout room with another attorney. You want me to throw you in there on your
Yeah.
case?
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
All right, I'll do that.
All right, appreciate it.
Good morning, Miss Robinson. How are you?
Good morning, Judge. I'm great. How about you?
Pretty good. On Mr. Stevens' case, Mr. Curry, what are we doing?
Yeah, I actually may need to speak with APA Curry. I sent him an email, but I didn't get a response. He may not have had time to answer.
Do you have all your discovery or no?
I do, Judge. I think, assuming their complaining witness is going forward, I think what we should just do is set it for an exam. We're trying to potentially work something out, but I think that might be the best way to go.
Well, if you're trying to work something out, my exam times are very precious and I'm not interested in doing that if you're trying to work something out.
Well, this one is a little trickier than normal, Judge. There is a potential competency issue that I'm trying to thread the needle here. And so maybe if I could just talk with the prosecutor real quickly. It's APA Curry, I believe.
Okay, it is. Yeah, Alex, I'm going to stick you in a breakout room with her.
Sounds good, Judge.
We're ready on Holly.
Yes, yeah. Okay. I understand. And then, if they want to see, then we'll let the ball report. Competency, if we want to do with them, competency hearing or whatever. Okay. Well, I'll check on that here. I'm in work the next 3 days. I'm free on Friday. See back and right. So I'll check on this there. Hopefully today. Okay, so what meantime, let's take from CCL. That's fine. All right. Good.
Mr. Curry, are you ready?
Yes, Judge. Ms. Robinson is.
Which case were you in the breakout room on Miss Robinson's?
Samuel Stevens.
People versus Samuel Stevens. What did we decide?
Judge, we decided that we need one more date. Ms. Robinson and I discussed the tricky background of this case. So I need to check on some things, partly if the complaining witness is still active and wants to proceed. If complaining witness does want to proceed, then the ball would then be metaphorically passed to Ms. Robinson to decide on an exam date or a waiver or some sort of mental health court agreement. So that's where we're at, Judge.
Okay. How many weeks do you want? You want 1, 2, 3?
I believe
oh, sorry about that. I would need it to be after the new year. I'm out of the office.
Do you want January 5th?
Yes, that would be perfect.
Mary Ann, can I get a time on January the 5th?
9:45.
All right, January the 5th at 9:45, and that's with Judge Oakley.
Okay, thank you.
Will you let your client know that?
I will, Judge.
And if he jumps on, we'll tell him.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Have a great holiday, everyone.
You too.
Okay.
And on, we're waiting on Mr. Buchanan for Mr. Daniels. That's waiting. Mr. Hawley, did you, Ms. Gillis, are you ready on?
We are ready, Your
On
Honor.
daily and VCR?
Go all the way up there.
People versus Daily Auto.
Good morning, Your Honor. I believe Miss Gillis is not in the room, or she's probably not at her desk, but I mean, we were ready on it.
Oh, that's okay. I'll,
I can stand in for a judge.
do you know what the plea was?
I do not, but I would,
Yeah, go ahead. Mr. Hawley, what's the plea?
Your Honor, the plea is to go ahead and dismiss count 2 for defective equipment and reduce count 1 of certificate of authority, which is a misdemeanor, to I believe it was allowing an unqualified driver, which is a civil infraction.
$300 ticket payable within 30 days.
Yes.
All right, you're all set.
Thank you, Your Honor. You have a wonderful holidays and have a good holidays, everybody, and to your staff. Thank you.
Too.
Good morning.
Good morning. On People versus VCR Cargo, what, did you have an agreement, Mr. Mamet? Mr. Mamet, can you hear me?
In a situation that's difficult or uncomfortable. You're clear on that, right? The way to do this is to make plans in advance.
Yes, Your Honor, and that's something big that me and my sponsor talk about too.
All right, excellent. Anything further on anybody's behalf?
Okay, Mr. Mamet, I muted you again. On the jail, you have Mr. Spry.
Yes, Your Honor. We're a little early.
Yeah, that's fine. Just hang out. As soon as his attorney gets on, we'll do it. Thank you.
Fantastic, thank you.
Miss Belcher.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, never mind. You're not on that. Mr. Dern, do you need to talk to your client? You're muted.
Your
No,
Honor.
we've already talked, but I haven't talked to the prosecutor on this.
As soon as I get Miss Gillis, I'll put you in a breakout room with her. She's got to talk to I got a victim on here that she needs to talk to too. Yeah, there she is. Miss Gillis. You're muted.
We worked out daily auto and
I already did that. What about VCR?
Steve went to another court.
Your Honor, I'm back on VCR. I was stuck in.
Okay, all right, Miss Gillis, I'm going to put you, Marianne, go ahead and put her back in the breakout room. Put her in with Mr. Mamet and Mr. Dern, and then I have a victim that needs to talk to you after that.
The person that's identified as iPhone, can you hear me?
Yeah,
What is your name, please?
Christopher Harkins.
Thank you.
Mr. Larson, what case are you on?
Harkins. Harkins, Harkins.
No. I said Mr. Larson. Mr.
Oh,
Larson, what
oh.
case are you on?
Good morning, Judge. I'm here on case 2152.
No, don't give me a case number. Give me a name.
Darren Rayleigh, 9 a.m.
What's the name?
Darren Rayleigh.
I don't have a Darren Rayleigh on my docket.
Okay.
What kind of case is it?
I'm possibly in the wrong courtroom. It's a landlord-tenant matter.
Yeah, I don't have landlord tenant today, so you are in the wrong courtroom. It is Wednesday, so you probably need to go. Hey, Marianne, do you know what the sign-in is? I think you go to the civil. They do a civil sign-in for the mediations on the landlord tenants.
Okay.
Marianne, do you know?
No, unfortunately I don't, I'm sorry.
If you go to back to our website, you should be able to log in to for a civil Zoom, and that's where it is. All right.
All right. Thank you very much, Judge.
Yep, you're welcome. Mr. Duncan, good morning.
Good morning, Judge.
On
Good to see you.
Mr. Nelson, on
Yes.
Mr. Curry, did we lose him? Mr. Curry? Do you have all the discovery on Nelson?
Yes, Judge. I was hoping I could talk to the prosecutor though, because I sent a letter to the gun board. I'm just seeing if they're going to act on it in district court.
As soon as Mr. Curry gets back, well, you can't, if you've got a gun board issue, you can't waive and go down in town. They won't let you do that. So wait until we get him. Give just a second.
Tell me you're there for the Kelly Global. They'll ask your name.
The person that's Riley Way, the that's identified. What case are you here for, please?
The Kelly Goebel case.
Thank you. Person that's identified as Sue's S20 Ultra. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
What is your name, please?
Susan Anthony, and I'm here with, actually Riley Way is signing in on his phone.
Yeah,
for the Kelly Goebel case.
Okay, are you a victim? Are you just here to watch or listen or?
No. Riley lives with me, and so I'm here. We're the ones that.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Alex, are you there?
Yep, right here, Marion.
Hi. Hi. Mr. Duncan needs to go into a breakout room with you.
Yeah, okay.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay,
Thank you, Marianne.
Yep, you're welcome.
Mr. Dern, did you talk to Miss Gillis?
Not received discovery on this, and she told me to ask for an adjournment and she'd get it over to me.
All right, hang on just a second. Let me pull the file. On People versus Gage Samsek. Let me, hang on one second. For purposes of arraignment, do you waive formal
Yes, Your Honor.
and mute? I've got, how many weeks do you want?
Just two's fine.
December 22nd at 9:30,
Perfect.
and that's with Judge Martin.
Will that be Zoom or in person?
It is Zoom.
Will I receive any kind of notice? So I know the
They'll send a
numbers?
notice. Let me make sure that we've got, yep, a notice will go out to you and your client. 2 weeks, Judge Martin.
Thank you very
All right.
much.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Mr. Duncan.
Hello, Judge.
Good
Judge,
morning.
I talked to the prosecutor. He says he needs a little bit more time to get a response. He's behind. So I guess before we schedule on exam, I would like to see if the gun board is going to entertain an offer.
Yeah,
No,
Judge,
I
that's
understand.
correct. It's the same situation as Mr. Land's case.
So
just
I'm gonna
take
set it on the
time.
same day. I'm gonna set it on the same day, which was that adjourned date of February the 9th. February the 9th at 8:45.
Thank you, Judge.
That's with
Have-
Judge Oakley.
Have a good morning, Your Honor.
All right, thanks, you too. Miss Anthony, do you need to talk to the prosecutor?
We've talked. I'm not sure if she would want to talk to Riley.
I will have her go in and talk to, I will have her talk to Riley in just a
Okay.
second. She's in a breakout room with another attorney.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hey, Jane,
Yes.
are you available to talk to, the victim in the, Shea case?
In the what?
The Shea case,
Sure.
I'm sorry, Shay Lynn.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
And I can talk to Aaron Milstead too, the other victim.
Okay, do you want me to
Hello.
put it all in at the same time?
Sure.
Okay.
Dave, what's the code on the ticket with unqualified driver? Do you have that? Okay.
Mr. Matt, are you ready on your case?
I just wanted to know the code on if you have the ticket in front of you.
I do have the
possibly.
ticket. I do.
What's the code on the unqualified driver? Want to check something on CSA real quick.
The code on unqualified driver is 480.17.
All right, just 1 second, okay?
Yeah,
Aaron?
no worries.
hi, John.
Hello. You and I need to go to a breakout room and talk about this. Yeah.
Okay. Thought it had all been worked out.
Your Honor, what's the code on the misdemeanor? Or Jane, if you have it. Hello?
Sorry about that. Mr. Mamet, or is he back? Where did he go?
Yeah. Do you have the code on the misdemeanor one?
Okay, you're killing me.
I apologize, Your Honor, but it's the CSA points that are.
It is, yeah, I do. The misdemeanor is 207.225.
207.225. Okay, thank you. 1 minute, Your Honor.
Yep, okay. Mr. Glenn, good morning. How are you? Do you need to talk to your client?
Sure.
Mary Ann, will you put the jail in a breakout room with Mr. Glenn? How did we lose? Where's Miss Gillis at, Mary Ann?
She's in a breakout room with Mr. Natman.
Okay. Miss Lopez, what case are you on?
Cayenne Wilcox, and I am going to need a breakout room with, I believe it's Mr. Curry.
It is Mr. Curry. Mr. Curry, go ahead and go in a breakout room with Miss Lopez.
Thank you.
And then Miss Belcher.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
Have you had any contact with your client, Shaylin?
No, Your Honor, I did try to call again and I have not received a response.
All right, the victim, on Shaylin.
Yes.
Good morning, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. Since Miss Lynn has failed to appear this morning, if you want, we can wait a little bit longer, or if you send me your phone number, I can have Miss Gillis contact you if she appears.
Okay, she's not going to.
Okay.
She won't appear.
Okay, then we're gonna hold the file and issue a warrant for her, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, then you're all set for today, all right? Thanks for appearing.
Thank you.
The person that's identified as Kelly's Galaxy, what is your name, please?
Kelly Goebel.
Thank you.
And then Ms. Belcher, are you still there?
Yes, Judge, I am.
We have Miss Carol here.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm gonna stand.
And that was set for a final pretrial.
Correct.
And are there any, there's two victims on this case. There's two victims on the Zoom, and neither one of them are on the Carol case. What's the victim's name on Carol?
Your Honor, 1 second, let me it from Dan. I believe Jane.
Actually, I'll pull it. I've got it.
I apologize. Jane gave it to her this morning, and I should have wrote it down.
Yeah, Mary Ann already asked for it, and I gave it to her.
Name's Rebecca.
Miss Gillis, it's
Yes.
9:30. Your victims failed to appear on the Cynthia Carroll case. You haven't had any contact, have you?
No, I leave messages whenever I can. I call the OIC if I can't get through. What, at the 9:30, is that
It
9?
was at 9 o'clock. And the name is Rebecca Connell. Ms.
the
Belcher,
case-
do you-
Motion to dismiss, Your Honor.
granted, you're all set. Miss Carroll, you're all set.
Leanna, who was the co-defendant on that?
Thank you. I don't know. This is Dan's case that I was standing in. I'm not sure that there is one. You may be thinking of the 1030 case, Jane.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Daniel, you know what? Mr. Daniels has just messaged me asking if he could get another date. Do you have an exam this morning that you've got to be at, Mr. Daniel?
Yes, ma'am. This last week of first semester, I got final exams this week.
Oh, in school. Okay, okay. Yeah, your attorney has not appeared yet. I'm gonna give you a date. You need to make sure is there for the next date, okay? Mary Ann, can you give me a time on December 22nd?
9:30?
Actually, your attorney didn't appear last week and Judge Martin set it for a well, I'm going to put it back in front of Judge Martin. The defendant appeared, attorney did not. You need to appear on that date, Mr. Daniels, okay?
22nd.
December the 22nd, at what time, Mary Ann?
9:30?
Okay.
And I'll continue the show cause on the attorney to Judge Martin. All right, Mr. Daniels, we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Thank you, Judge.
Miss
Hey,
Gillis,
Yes.
are you ready on Mr. Natman's case?
Yeah, we're back.
Yes.
After all, Jane.
I'm
What?
sorry?
We're back on after all. He didn't understand exactly that there'd be a hearing about the restitution.
So I don't understand what you're saying, Mr. Knapp.
So we're back to where we were. He agrees to take the deal.
Okay, thank God. Yeah, he can bring in evidence of his own. It's a
Yeah.
civil hearing.
Yep.
People
Okay.
versus Brian Sedan.
Jane Gillis on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. John Natman, on behalf of the defendant, he is here with me in court.
What are we doing on this?
What happened is he was originally charged by our office with failing to stop at a property accident in OWI. I went back and reviewed the case and decided that it was the better charge would be careless and failing to stop at a property accident. So I had the officer write a new ticket. So I'm dismissing the file that we had with the warrant that was issued by the prosecutor's office. And we're going with the ticket, and he's going to plead to the ticket, which is careless driving and failing to stop at a property accident. Failing to stop at an accident with property damage. And we're asking for restitution, which I think will ultimately end up in a restitution hearing.
Okay, I'm gonna give her a call and then I'll get some information.
So he's pleading to the failure to stop and the careless.
Correct.
Yes, Your Honor. And we would want a hearing on that because the alleged victim is claiming an excessive amount of restitution.
She's on, John.
That's fine.
Yeah, you're entitled to a hearing. You can have it.
I think that's gonna work for her. Okay, but you know, I'll swing to you know, so sure.
Do you understand that by pleading guilty and responsible, you're giving up your rights as listed in the advisory rights form?
Yes.
And is it true that on September the 13th, you were at Michigan State, ran into Michigan State Police because you had an accident? You were driving your vehicle in a careless manner?
Yes.
And is your email to our website? Okay, so I will try and get that done this week. And then I'll get it to you.
And that you failed to stop result at that accident?
Yes.
All right, I'll accept the plea. I am gonna make a notation for probation to set this sentencing with actually, I'll just go ahead and set it for a date. What's the amount of restitution being requested?
She's had several estimates between 5,000 and 8,000. So if you could set it out a little way, and I can review her estimates and tell her who she needs to bring in.
I can do it. On Tuesday, January 25th at noon.
Is that okay, Ms. Milstead?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr.
You're
Hampton.
welcome. And that's by Zoom. That's
Okay.
not live.
Okay,
So, what's that? She can bring in any documentation, make sure all the parties have it, and we'll do it by Zoom.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, you're all set, Mr. Sadoon. I'll see you on January the 25th at noon.
Okay, thank you.
And you're all
Mr.
set,
Curry, are
Ms.
you ready on
Milstead?
something else?
Yes, Judge, we're ready on Wilcox. We're gonna be asking for just one more date. We're really trying to avoid the defense counsel, Ms. Lopez, and I are trying to avoid an exam on this. We're very close to an offer. I just need to get a sentence agreement okayed with my supervisor.
Hang on one second. I'm trying to move these files. On Wilcox, did you say?
Yes, Judge.
How much time do you need?
Well, I believe Ms. Lopez,
Yeah, I'm out as of like the 15th-ish through the 10th, just because I have surgery, so I'm trying to recover over the holidays. So I'll be back on the 10th.
hang on, Judge,
Yeah.
maybe this is something I could clear with Jane. Maybe she could be my supervisor today. So can I just have 5 minutes to talk to her about the case?
Sure.
We could potentially get it resolved today.
Yeah, but I also, did you talk to, let me ask you a question, first of all. With the jail, what's the last name with the jail?
The Remsen case in Tennessee?
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, we were waiting. I doubt Mr. Kearney's here, but I have the file with me somewhere.
No, I have the Wayne County Jail on. I wanted to know who the defendant is. What's your last name, sir?
Oh, is that Spry?
That's Spry? Yeah,
Yep.
what did we do with that? I thought we,
Well, I saw Mr. Glenn in the room. I don't know if he's still here. I imagine we set it for another day because I sent him paper discovery yesterday.
I got it. Okay. Mr. Glenn? Do we lose him?
Your Honor. Your Honor.
I think we lost Mr. Glenn.
Your Honor.
Yes.
I
would appreciate it that you just don't interrupt me when I'm
apologize.
trying to do another case.
You're okay, Your Honor. I apologize.
All right. So Mr. Curry, so what do you want me to do?
You know what, Judge? Actually, on the Wilcox matter, I don't think anything Jane could help with would supersede anything Liz Van Mark said. So let's please, if we could set it for that January date so I could write up that sentence agreement this week and put it in the
Do you
file.
want me to give you a late January date, Miss Lopez?
That would be great, Your Honor.
So like January the 26th?
That sounds good, yes.
All right, Marianne, what's a PCC time on January 26th?
Give me 1 second. I don't have that. The latest I have is the 19th. 1 second.
I can do the 19th.
Okay, what's the 19th?
I can do the 19th.
I have 8:45.
All right, 8:45, and that's back in front of me.
Okay. Thank
All
you, Your
right?
Honor. Yes,
All right,
thank you.
you're all set.
Okay.
Miss Anderson, what are you on?
Good morning, Judge. I have Ronald Hamilton for a PCC today.
And are you ready on that?
Yes, Judge, we can go ahead and handle it whenever you're ready.
People versus Ronald Hamilton. Mr. Curry, do you have all the discovery? What's going on with that?
Judge, it looks like yesterday I added the uploaded discovery to the case and sent it to Ms. Anderson.
Judge, I did receive that evidence.com link. I'm not sure if it had the digital in it. That's what we were waiting for. If Mr. Curry is telling me that's what's in there, I do trust him and we could set it for an exam date.
Your exam date is 11:30 on January 12th.
Yes, ma'am.
Is your client on here?
He should be. I know we talked a great deal about this yesterday, so he should be. If not, I'd ask to waive
He
his
waive his
appearance.
presence.
Yes, ma'am.
January 12th at 11:30. You're all set.
Thank you very much, Judge.
You're welcome. Now, what are we doing on the Goebel case?
Could just speak with Jane for a hot minute.
Okay. Marianne, go and ahead and put Mr. Nunley in with. And then the person that is, good morning, Mr. O'Donnell. What case do you have?
I believe I have a PCC for Devon Beach, and I was going to ask the court if she knows about Devon Beach's whereabouts.
Yeah, I don't know about where Devon Beach is.
Well, he was last in the Wayne County Jail. He was waiting for a tether. I had conversations with his family late last week. He was still in the Wayne County Jail. I don't know where he is as of today.
Yeah, neither do I.
Okay.
I
can check back in let's say half an hour.
You think I'm gonna know something more in a half hour?
Well, I'm hoping I've got phone calls out to the family trying to find out.
All right. Yeah, go ahead and check back in a half hour. That's fine.
Thank you, Judge.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And who is the defendant that's on from the Wayne County Jail?
Spry.
Oh, that's right. We lost Mr. Glenn. I'm still waiting on Mr. Glenn. Mr. Curry, what did you decide with Mr. Glenn that you were going to do?
Well, I sent him paper discovery yesterday, Judge, so I didn't know if he had received that or not, but I still need to email the OIC about digital, so we may need another PCC date.
All right. Officer, can you hear me on Spry? How much time do you need, Mr. Curry?
2 weeks should be good, Judge. That's usually enough time for them.
Good morning. Mr. Spry, did you talk to Mr. Glenn this morning?
Not him. I talked to somebody else.
Did you talk to your attorney this morning?
Yeah, my attorney, yes.
Okay, that's what I said, Mr. Glenn. That's fine. We lost him somehow, but he's still getting the discovery. So I'm going to adjourn this for 2 weeks.
Can I ask you something? Now, can you guys make Texas have a date when they're going to extradite me? It's on all
Can
my charges.
I make Texas have a date when they're gonna
No,
extradite you?
can you, I don't know how that works, you know what I mean? But I'm just being held in here now. I've got a PR bond on all my charges. I'm
You
bonded
got
right
a PR bond for me, so I don't know why so we're
Yeah,
not
well,
holding you, just so
Yeah,
you know.
no. Texas Texas isn't gonna come get me until my stuff here is resolved, ma'am.
Okay,
So
well, they're
is there any
looking at,
way?
so then, Mr. Curry, can we do it 1 week then, maybe?
Yeah, Judge, that should be fine.
All right, well, I'm gonna put it out 1 week. We'll let Mr. Glenn know that, and hopefully you can talk to him and get stuff resolved within the week, okay?
Now, that's gonna be 1 week for my charges here?
Yes.
'Cause,
Well, just
I
so
mean,
that
if
he can review the evidence and stuff,
If
okay?
I can sign something, probation or something right now, I'll sign right now. I'm just trying to get this resolved so I can get on, because I got a business on the streets that I gotta land
Well,
here in
I
the
don't
dirt
know
with
if
business.
you're not gonna get it resolved today. I still gonna have the charges pending no matter what happens today.
Yeah, I mean, okay, well, okay.
You know what
but
I'm
now-
saying? I mean, I would just give you another date for downtown in 2 weeks. It's not gonna resolve
Okay,
anything.
now, now on my text, on the extradition, can we get a date on the extradition maybe?
I don't have any information about your extradition.
Now, who would I talk to about getting a date on the extradition? Because I'm being held in here waiting on you.
I think what you need to do, why don't we, hey, Mary Ann, is there a way that you can call Mr. Glenn and see if we can get him back on?
Yes, I'll try.
So
Your
why
Honor,
don't you
I'm
hang
waiting-
on a few minutes and let's see if we can't get your attorney back instead of me
Yes,
just
ma'am.
giving you a date, okay? Yeah, hang on a few minutes.
Judge,
Yes,
I left a message for Mr. Glenn on his cell.
thank you very much. I appreciate that.
The person that's identified as CC's iPhone, what is your name, please?
I'm gonna mute you again, Mr. Spry, so just hang out.
Yes, ma'am.
The person that's identified as Speed's iPhone, can you hear me?
Okay, Mr. Mamet, now I'm back to you on VCR. What do you want to
Okay,
do?
so this is the situation, Your Honor.
I don't like when conversations start that way. This is the situation.
Well, I tend to want to take the misdemeanor in this case, which Jane gave me the option to do. First of all, my client isn't here. I represent the corporation. I don't believe the misdemeanor might not even carry any CSA points. First of all, will the court allow me to plea on my client's behalf? And I do have concerns. Would like to talk to them.
Why don't I just give you an adjournment for a couple of weeks?
That's fine. That'd be good.
I mean, obviously you're struggling with an answer. How much time do you need?
Probably just 1 week. You know what? Here's my client. They're calling me. Let me talk to them. I might be able to resolve this.
Yep,
Okay.
you're killing me still.
If you want to adjourn it, that's fine. You want to?
No, I don't care. I don't care.
Let's just adjourn it 2 weeks.
December the 22nd at 9:30 with Judge Martin.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. You're all set.
All right.
The person, Enid Alicia, what case are you on? You have to unmute yourself. Or miss on the iPhone, please remove on Cece's iPhone.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, what's your name?
Sierra Strabo.
Oh, I got you, Miss Strobo. And I
Okay.
apologize. You can put your mask back on. I actually
Okay.
thought that it was a filter. And so I was
Oh,
gonna give you a hard time about having a filter on. But
No,
you're
ma'am.
good. Go ahead and put it, go
Are
ahead
you
and put
sure?
it
I
back
can take
on.
it off.
You're okay. Did you want to talk to the court appointed attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Marianne, put her in. Leanna,
I'm here.
you're a Strebel.
Okay, got it.
It's a domestic. I don't know. Jane, is Jane on here?
I'll call Jane South.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Strebel, you're gonna hit join with Ms. Belcher. Mr. Glenn, your client, we were gonna adjourn the PCC. Is that what you wanted to do?
Yana, yes, well, my client wants to know the status of his extradition.
Yeah, and
He
I
took-
don't know. He tried to ask me that. I don't know anything about his extradition. He wanted to know what he has to do and stuff, and I have no idea.
Okay, yes, I would agree to a PCC adjournment so that can be resolved, because he's telling me that he's not fighting extradition. So, you know,
Okay.
I don't represent him on the extradition, but he's telling me he's not objecting to the extradition. So,
Well, I know, but he doesn't know. He said that they won't extradite him until all of these matters are resolved. And I said, no matter what happens today, this matter's not going to be resolved.
right.
Well, what I'm
Well-
going to do is, do you want 1 week or 2?
Well, Yana, I would say, can we just schedule this for a Zoom exam?
I can do that, except that you're looking at a January date. If
Okay,
you're
well,
not leaving on this, you're looking, my exams are into January.
Can we do 1 week? I'm trying to get out of here, like get this process
well,
as
this,
fast as possible.
okay, okay, well, sir, you can't just get out of here and as soon as possible and plead not guilty at the same time. That's
I mean,
that's
I'm
not how
pleading
it
guilty.
works.
I'm fine with pleading guilty. I
Okay,
was in
no,
possession
no.
of a stolen vehicle.
Well,
I mean, I understand that.
okay, sir. Okay, don't say anything. We'll ask for a 1 week adjournment, Yana.
And then you can figure out whether he
Yeah.
wants to waive to bind over. I mean, if he ends
Right.
up that he's trying to plea to get out of here, that's the only way you're going to get it quick.
Right.
But
Okay.
but
But if I waive my stuff, because I got a business out on the streets, I have to get back attended to. I mean,
I don't
now-
know what
now,
the business out on the streets completely means, but I think you should stop talking.
I have to get out.
Marianne, give me a date, give me a time next week for an adjourned PCC. The 15th.
Yep, it already was 15 at 8:30.
At 8:30? Oh, yeah, because he's in custody, but he's not really in custody because of us. He's in custody on something else, but that's okay. So the 15th at 8:30, and then Mr. Klein will be in contact with you, Mr. Sprite, to try to figure out what your options are, okay? 1 week.
Okay.
Thank
1
you.
week.
Exam is in 1 week?
Thanks, officer. You're all set.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
Is that the exam that's in 1 week?
No, it's an adjourned PCC.
Okay.
Your Honor, don't kill me, but
I already adjourned it, Mr. Mamet. What do you want?
I want to.
Thanks, Mr. Glenn. An officer at the jail, you're all set. Can you let the officer know, Mr. Sprite? Thanks, officer.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah, Mr. Mamet, what do you want?
I want to plead to the misdemeanor and get,
Oh,
if I
for
can, if you allow me to
goodness
plea on my client's behalf and get it closed out.
Yes, you.
Just get it off the court's docket at this point.
It is a $445 ticket. I'll do it as a no contest.
Thank you, Your Honor. Could we have a couple weeks to pay that?
I'll get 30 days to pay.
445. Thank you, Your Honor.
Correct. Thanks. You're all set.
Thank you. Bye. Thanks, Jane.
The person, Enid Alicia, what case are you here on? The gentleman, you're muted. Can you hear us? No such luck.
Yeah,
What case are you on? What's your last name?
Arnaldo Jose Santiago.
Mr. Santiago, do we have a interpreter?
I don't know.
No, I know, you don't know.
I don't know, not speaking English. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, we had Royce on here. Where is he?
He's in a breakout room with Goebel.
Mr. Santiago, hold on, and I've got somebody that can speak to you.
Okay.
Speed's iPhone.
Okay.
Mr. Miller, you're way late.
Oh my.
That's okay, though. We adjourned it. Your attorney wanted to get more discovery. And so, Mr. Riggins will be in contact with you. Your next date is by Zoom with Judge Martin on December the 22nd at 9:30, okay?
Okay.
You're all set.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Nunley, what are we doing on Goebel?
We would like to set this matter for a bench trial.
Zoom or live?
Zoom, please.
And Mr. Nunley, can I use you for Mr. Santiago Rodriguez that doesn't speak English?
Sure.
Thank you. I much appreciate that. On People versus Kelly Goebel.
Jane Gillis on behalf of the people.
Royce Nunley on behalf of defendant.
Do a bench trial on January the 12th at by Zoom?
Yes, please.
January the 12th at 12:30.
I cannot do the 12th. My entire day is blocked out. I apologize.
January the 19th.
Yep, that sounds good.
At 11:15.
11:15, got it.
Good morning.
Oh, here's the Spanish interpreter.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, well then maybe we don't, yeah, but stick her in the breakout room with, good morning, Mr. Caceres, with Mr. Nunley.
What is
On
it?
the Santiago Rodriguez case. Ms. Gillis, what's the plea offer if there is one?
Okay, Your Honor.
I'm going to talk to Royce about it, I think. I'll have an offer when we come out.
Parece que van a hacer una oferta cuando regresemos de un cuarto a donde nos van a mandar, ¿ok?
Okay.
So Mr. Nunley, if you go ahead and hit join and talk to them, and then you can see if you can work it out with Ms. Gillis.
Tan pronto nos manden, entonces te voy a indicar cómo hacerlo.
Judge, do you want me to put the interpreter and the defendant in with them?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, no. Oh, she went in there with them? No, never mind. I apologize. I misunderstood. I was trying to put this, this bench trial in. Now, Mr. Nunley, do you want to go in with the interpreter and Mr. Santiago Rodriguez?
Please.
Mary Ann? Leanna, did you talk to Ms. Strebel?
Yes, Your Honor, we're going to be setting it for a final pretrial with the complainant to appear.
2 weeks?
Pull up my calendar.
Or whatever, give me a, You tell me when.
22nd is fine with me, Your Honor.
December 22nd at 9:30, and that's with Judge Martin.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. Strebel, 2 weeks with Judge Martin. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you're all set.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Mr. Goebel, you're all set. We have the bench trial date. You're all set.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Do we figure out, and then on, everybody on Goebel can go. Mr. Stevens, can you hear me? Your attorney appeared this morning and she needed more time to review the evidence in this matter. And so we reset this for her for January the 5th at 9:45. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So they're going to talk to the victim and your attorney will be in contact with you. So you're all set for today, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Mr. Hamilton, what case, or Mr. Hamilton, can you hear me? Mr. Hamilton.
Me?
Can you hear me, Mr. Hamilton?
I'm Mr. King, man.
Oh, no, I'm not talking to you, Mr. King.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Ronald Hamilton. Chris Harkins, can you unmute yourself?
Hello, yeah.
Good morning, Mr. Harkins. Miss Gillis, is there an offer on Harkins?
I'd have to see if they got the plate. Are they represented by anybody or are they just?
Nope, not, but I can have Miss Belcher talk to him. Miss Belcher,
yeah.
why don't you talk to Mr. Harkins?
Okay, Judge.
Marianne, go ahead and put Miss Belcher in a breakout room with Mr. Harkins.
Okay.
Mr. King, we're just waiting on your attorney to appear. Miss Kane, what are you here for?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here on a pretrial in case number.
Don't give me a case number, just give me a name.
Oh, I'm here for defendant Wolverine Enclosures.
Do you want to talk to Miss Gillis?
Yes, please.
Sure. Miss Gillis, give you a breakout room with Miss Kane.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to.
Try to take my whole soul.
Mr. Hamilton?
And you.
I'm gonna make it clear. You know,
Mr. Hamilton, can you hear me?
Ask anyone. Ask anyone.
Honey,
Ask anyone.
you've done this for years. This is how it all starts, honey.
Mr. Hamilton.
That right there.
You blame other people?
Apparently, he's on the phone talking to somebody and deciding that we should all listen. Mr. Nunley on Mr. Santiago Rodriguez.
We are ready, Your Honor.
People versus Arnaldo Santiago Rodriguez.
Este es el estado en contra de Arnaldo José Santiago Rodríguez.
What are we doing, Mr. Nunley?
Royce Nunley on behalf of the defendant. Jane has offered to reduce the misdemeanor no insurance charge to the civil infraction, no insurance on person. And he would plead responsible to the failure to stop at an accident also.
Le acaba de explicar lo que a la señora juez lo que estaba platicando contigo de una infracción civil y declararse culpable precisamente a no tener prueba del seguro.
Is that accurate that he wants to plead responsible to both those cases?
¿Te quieres, es cierto que te quieres declarar responsable de esas dos infracciones civiles?
Sí.
Yes.
The no proof of insurance is a $180 ticket. The failure to stop is $195 for a total of $375. Can he pay that within 30 days?
Ok, el que no hayas tenido prueba de seguro es 180 la multa y por no haber parado en el área del accidente son 195, un total de 375. ¿Puedes pagar eso este día?
Sí.
Yes.
All right, I'll assess that. He can pay it live at the court. He can mail it in or go online to our website and pay it.
Ella acepta tu declaración y puedes pagar ya sea en persona o puedes pagarlo en línea este mismo día si es posible.
Hoy mismo en persona, donde tenga que ir.
In Romulus.
He can go in person.
In
wherever he
Romulus.
has. En Rómulos.
Sí, al corte.
En el tribunal de Rómulos.
Okay.
Okay, Your Honor.
Okay, great. Thank you. You're all set. Have a great day.
Muchas gracias. Ya terminó todo. Que tengan buen día. Have a good
Gracias.
day, Your Honor.
Thanks, you too.
All right, see you, Judge. Have a good one.
Mr. Buchanan. Yeah, thanks, Royce. Mr.
Yeah,
Buchanan, can you hear me?
They just went into a breakout room, Judge.
Yeah, except that we already did the case. We already got rid of the defendant. But that's fine. I'll deal with him when he comes back. I was just going to give him the next date.
Do you want me to bring him back out?
No, that's okay.
Okay.
Where's mine?
Hey, Phil. What
Hey,
case?
how you doing? Hey,
Good.
trying to figure out what's going on. I had to go out of my office. I'm on a phone here, so.
Phil Breck, MV Landscaping. What time's that at?
Nah, 10:15.
Unregistered vehicle.
Yeah, I think what it was is the plate was a little, I think the truck was a little overweight, so they gave us a ticket for, it was registered, but it was registered at a different weight class on the plate. So therefore, that's why we got the unregistered. Which my client did go and correct that immediately. And I think the officer allowed him to go drive back to the site, and it wasn't one of those where they took him off the road. I mean, this is obviously this is one of those misdemeanor traffic state deals.
I know. The problem is I get this memo saying that Congress has enacted this
Go in
commercial
a
motor vehicle-
breakout room, people.
What? Oh, sorry.
Go in a breakout room.
I thought we were in one. Sorry.
No, you're not, and we're live streaming. Miss Keen, what are we doing on Wolverine?
Your Honor, I spoke with the prosecutor and so I need to check with my client, but we were hoping to adjourn this out another 2 weeks.
That's fine. I'll adjourn it 2 weeks. To December 22nd at 9:45.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
And that's with Judge Martin.
Judge Martin.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good
Bye-bye.
day. Miss Belcher,
Yes, Your Honor.
did I have you talk to somebody?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Harkins?
Oh, yeah, that's right. People versus, did you talk to Miss Gillis?
Yes, Your Honor.
People versus Christopher Harkins.
Leanna Belcher on behalf of Mr. Harkins. Mr. Harkins, can you state your name, please, sir?
Christopher Harkins.
Your Honor, for arraignment purposes, we waive formal reading and stand mute. This seems to be an issue of identification. So Jane and I are requesting a hearing, Your Honor, with the officer to be present.
I'm just going to put it on my January date in the morning and just say, OIC to appear.
Okay. And which
Okay.
date is that, Your Honor? That's your,
January 12th at 9:30.
okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And they owner said no. I said, well, let me get 4 up here then. I would normally see you eat this stuff. I mean, I don't even see you eat fruit. Anything else like chicken, pizza? Where's my day? My day. Trying to be thoughtful when I order myself something to get you guys something as well. Oh, fill me up. It ain't 2 trays worth.
Mr. Curry, I had told Heather that on Simmons that they had to appear this morning. Have you heard anything?
No, Judge, but here's a little background of what's going on with that. Miss Vasquez asked me for a deal for, I don't think she realized she didn't have digital.
Except that I specifically asked her before I said it, because I said it last week.
Yes, Judge. And it's an OWI third, and she was asking me about a deal, and I told her that all deals on OWI thirds need to be done through Gary Bresnahan. So that's where we're at with that one. But no,
Well,
I
then
have not
I'm gonna
heard-
reset. I'm gonna just have them. I'm gonna make a notation if they don't appear, that to reset it as a PCC.
Okay, Judge.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes, Judge, I do.
So Mary Ann, well, when Mary Ann gets back, she'll just have
I'm
to
here.
give it.
I'm the judge.
Yeah, I'm just writing denied on the adjournment, because if they're trying to go through Gary for just give them an adjourned PCC date.
What case is that?
It's one that's set at 11:45 for an exam. You'll
Got
get
it.
the file back, it'll go to a PCC.
Okay.
And
And
you'll
actually
just have to
just-
send a notice out.
Judge, she actually just got an email from Miss Vasquez saying to Gary, with myself being CC'd, good morning, please see attached. Looks to be something for sobriety court. Yeah, it looks to be a letter for our end of the sobriety court considerations, Judge.
Well, I'll set it out. Mary Ann, give me a date, January the 19th, at what time?
At 8:45.
So I'll do it January the 19th at 8:45. That's on my docket, so that I track it if it's sobriety court.
Understood. Thanks, Judge.
Mr. Washington, what do you hear on?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. I'm here on Michael Sweet. It's a PCC.
Do you have all your discovery?
Yes, I have the discovery.
So we just need Mr. Sweet.
Yes. Has he logged in yet?
He is not.
Okay. All right. I'll see if I can call him.
Miss Belcher, are you ready on MV landscaping? I mean, no, not Miss Belcher.
Hi.
Yes, we're ready.
People versus MV landscaping. What are we doing?
The people have offered improper display of a license plate.
Do you have a site for that?
No, it's a civil infraction though.
Are you taking that, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. Philip Brecht on behalf of MV Landscaping. I do have my representative from the client here who has authorized me to accept that.
It's $225. Pay it within 30 days.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right, you're all set. Yep, thank you.
Bye.
The person with the identifier of Brianna Page, what case are you on?
Yeah, it's Devon Beach.
Oh, Mr. Beach. Rename him, Mary Ann. Your attorney's been looking for you.
Yeah, I know. I just got a phone call from him to get on Zoom right now. So
Okay.
I thought it was tomorrow.
That's okay. As soon as we get Mr. O'Donnell, we'll deal with you. Just hang
Yes,
on.
ma'am. Thank you.
Mr. Buchanan,
Yes, Judge.
good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Your client was on this morning and said that he has classes and he had exams to take and didn't want to wait any longer and asked for another date. So I gave him an adjourned PCC date of December the 22nd at 9:30.
Okay. Very good.
And I suggest you need to appear at that time. Judge Martin had set this today for a show cause because of your non-appearance. And so I'm making a notation that you and your client both appeared. You'll be in front of Judge Martin back on the 22nd, okay?
Okay. My notice said 10, I thought it said 10:15.
Today, I'm just talking about the show cause on November the 3rd. You didn't appear.
Oh, we already dealt with that one on.
Okay, there's no notation on it. That's fine. It's also, I don't know, whatever the time was today, your client was anxious to go and take his exam. And so I let him go. And I told him that if you got on, I would tell him it was adjourned. Okay.
Because I was here on November.
Okay.
All right.
All right. You're all set. Thank
Mr.
you.
Buchanan.
I'll get that to you, Alex.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Buchanan. I'll mark the file with that.
Mr. O'Donnell, Mr. Beach is on. Do you need a breakout room with him?
No, I don't, Judge. I'm just going to ask for a preliminary exam.
January the 12th.
Let me quickly check.
At 12:30.
January 12th. It looks like it's going to be a good day, Judge. Preliminary exam. Romulus. 12:30 Beach. And I want to thank Prosecutor Curry for sending me discovery, and I asked Prosecutor Curry if he knows if there was any digital discovery.
A moment. Don't see any in the investigator's report, but I will reach out to the OIC.
Thank you very much, sir. Judge Brooks, thank you very much for waiting for us.
And then on Mr. Beach, though, that he also has a it looks like we have a pretrial on the drunk driving also today.
Okay, that's a misdemeanor, so I
That is a misdemeanor. Miss Belcher, you want to talk to Mr. Beach?
Yes, Your Honor, and I'll get with Royce too, if I'm not mistaken. I think Mr. Beach has a number of files that Royce was representing him on.
That could be.
We'll get it figured out.
Not this one. But,
Yeah,
and there's a bunch that are scheduled for show cause, waiting on warrants. But go ahead and do a breakout with Mr. Beach on the misdemeanor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thanks, Mr. O'Donnell.
You're welcome. And Devin Beach, I want to thank you for taking my advice and getting that medical assistance you needed. Thank you, Judge.
Thanks.
Oh, here I am.
Mr. Hamilton, can you hear me now?
Yes, are you able to hear me?
Yes, I am. Mr. Hamilton, your attorney was on this morning and we set this matter for a live exam on January the 12th at 11:30. So you're going to come to the court on January the 12th at 11:30. Do you understand?
I do. I apologize. I kept hitting the wrong button.
That's okay.
I
No
should have been there
worries.
earlier. I didn't realize that she took care of that for me.
That's okay. We'll see you on the 12th at that time. All right.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Bye.
Are you all done? All done? Not guilty? Guilty?
Miss Belcher on Mr. Beach's case.
Leanna Belcher on behalf of Mr. Beach, Your Honor. I think at this point we need a return date. We need to get his other files also scheduled that he was in warrant status. I think that issue happened when he was waiting to be tethered out and he wasn't brought over for court. I did Mr. Beach's arraignment a while ago.
Actually, I have a note that, that we removed Mr. Nunley a long time ago, but I don't know what the status of that is.
And I'll take over all of the cases, Your Honor. I just need to get them all set for a date and get discovery.
I'll give you a date and then you can work on the pulling the other cases. Wait a second. You want all of the cases set?
If they're all with the same
I don't know, they're all
jurisdiction.
state. I have no idea what these cases are.
I know there are a number of drunk driving, Your Honor. I'm happy to sort through them later when I have time. I
Okay,
have
you
a
can pull
number
them
of
and have them set. Yeah. What date, how many weeks do you want?
A couple of weeks. If we could get a January date, it's going to take me a minute to get all of the discovery and review all of
January 5th at 9:30?
that. January 5th. That's fine, Your Honor.
And that's with Judge Oakley.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And then that you can have them pull the other cases and set them all done.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Do you understand, Mr. Beach?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you're all set for today.
All right, thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Mr. Batar, what are you here for?
Morning, Judge. I have a final pretrial with Sarah Wells.
And Your Honor, I'm on Cody Potts on that.
Potts and Wells. Who's the victim that we're waiting on?
Sorry, I clicked off the discovery packet.
No, that's fine.
Let me pull it up.
Do either one of you need to talk to your clients?
No, Your Honor.
No, victim is Alan Jones, I believe.
Mr. Washington, what are we doing?
Yeah, Your Honor, I was trying to reach Mr. Sweet by phone. I'm not getting an answer. I've got another number. I'm going to see if I can.
We have multiple cases. It looks like that says they're in warrant status. I kind of got a feeling you're not going to get them. Oh, actually, yeah, this is this. Yeah, all right. I'm pretty sure it's already in warrant status. I don't know how it got set on this, but that's fine, or else the warrant stays. It looks like this file was pulled from the docket because it was already in warrant status.
Yes.
So how did it get back on the docket?
Well, I called and asked that it be set.
Got it.
To have the
Okay.
warrant set aside.
Yeah, well, unless he jumps on, I'm not setting aside the warrant.
Okay.
All right, but if you get him and get him on, then we can have a conversation about it. All right.
Okay.
Good morning, Miss Anderson. Your client, Mr. King, is here. Marianne, do you need a breakout room with him?
No, ma'am. I'm setting up a visit. He's in MDOC. I'm setting up a visit with him personally, so we can do it on there.
People versus Anthony King. What are we doing with this case?
Setting
What's
it for an
the
exam.
status? Do you have all the discovery?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you say live exam?
Yes, ma'am.
January 12th at 1:00.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Mr. King, I'm setting up a visit to come and see you up there, okay?
Okay.
You're all set,
Thank you,
Miss
Judge.
Anderson.
And Judge, I also have James Buys this morning. I'm not sure if he's on here. I haven't been able to
He's
get
not.
in contact with him.
He has not appeared.
Okay.
If he doesn't appear within 48 hours or notice, there's going to be a bench warrant for him.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Marianne, I need a writ on the King case.
Okay.
From MDOC, you're going to have to probably get with Heather to figure it out.
Yep, I'll do that.
because it's different than, you know, a writ from the county jail. All right. Mr. Washington, what are we still waiting on you for? Or you're trying to get a hold of that guy? Got it.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor. I was
And then we're
trying to
just
get-
waiting for, on Potts and Wells on the victim. And then Jane, you got the 3 formals at 11.
Correct. I know.
Attorney Vasquez,
Yes, good morning, Judge.
good morning. We just set, I'm trying to find it, hang on. I just set it back for PCC because he said that he got an email from you about Gary Bresnahan looking at this for sobriety court. So I set it for an adjourned PCC to January the 19th at 8:45 in front of me.
January 19th?
January the 19th, yep.
Okay.
At 8:45 on my docket.
Got it.
All right, so will you let Ms. Simmons know?
I sure will.
Okay, you're all set then, thanks.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. You have a great day.
You too. The person with the identifier of Shazoo, what's your last name? What's your last name, sir? The person with the identifier of Shazoo, what's your last name? You got to unmute yourself.
There we go. Womack.
Mr. Womack? Sean?
Yes.
Jane, this is a case that's set for a formal hearing at 11 a.m. Do you want to make an offer to Mr. Womack or not? Oh, I'm sorry. He's represented by Mr. Levitt. Hang on, Mr. Womack, and as soon as Mr. Levitt appears, we'll do your case.
Okay.
Just mute yourself and hang out.
Okay.
She's up here. Oh, okay. No, I just, she's got it.
Judge, if you're ready, we're ready to call Sarah Wells and Cody Potts.
You're ready? Is the victim here?
No, it's 10:45. I don't know if I don't see the victim's
No, the
name,
victim's
but-
not, but it was set at 10:30. The victim has a half hour, just like a defendant.
Oh, I didn't know it was a half an hour, Judge. My
Yeah,
apologies.
it's always been for me, it's always been a half hour. So I'll call it at 11, 15 more
Understood.
minutes. Sorry,
Thank you,
Mr.
Judge.
Bitar.
Your Honor, I guess I'm not able to connect with Mr. Sweet. So I'll just have to bring him in to get the warrant set aside. when I
Okay,
can
Mr.
check up with-
Washington, thanks. Have a
All
great
right.
day.
Same to you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Lovett, did you go in a breakout room with Ms. Gillis?
I have not. No, Your Honor.
Okay, Miriam, will you put Mr. Levitt in a breakout room with Ms. Gillis?
Thank you.
Thanks. Mr. Levitt, did you work something out for Mr. Womack?
Your Honor, I had discussions with the prosecutor, Miss Gillis, and she said that the officer hasn't showed, and she can't get a hold of the officer, so she told me to make a motion to dismiss.
Well, Miss Gillis, where is she?
He said,
Miss Gillis?
hold on.
So
yes,
so you're not objecting to him dismissing it? It's not set until 11 o'clock.
No, I don't even know who that officer is.
Okay, so you didn't notify him or anything, and so that's all right. Mr. Levitt, motion.
Yes, Your Honor. Michael Levitt, P45336. I represent Mr. Womack, who is also present this morning on Zoom. Your Honor, because of the unavailability of the officer, I would make a motion to dismiss.
I don't think it's unavailability. The prosecution didn't notify the officer, so
I apologize.
not unavailability.
Because
All
of lack of notification, Your Honor,
It's
I would make a
dismissed.
motion to dismiss without prejudice.
It's
Thank you.
dismissed. You're all set, Mr. Womack. Have a great day.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
I wasn't part of the IMU. I didn't see that's another no bullshit. We're probably both had masks on. This mask rate low.
Oh, yeah, so I called in sick on Friday morning. What? I called in sick on Friday morning. I am mute. Oh, I'm not.
Digging the mustache maze.
Thank you.
Morning, Mr. Mays. We're not in a breakout room. And who do I have? Sean Head for Jacob.
Hey, Jane, before you go on a breakout room with Mr. Mays, Dan Batar and Leanna Belcher on Cody Potts and Sarah Wells, can I get a motion?
I move to dismiss, Your Honor. Daniel Batar on behalf of both defendants. Ms. Belcher had to take off for a minute.
Okay,
Complaining
all right.
witnesses
And Ms.
failed to appear.
Gillis, it's been 30 minutes. Your victim has not appeared. I'm going to dismiss Mr. Potts and Ms. Wells. You're all set. I'm dismissing both your cases.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thanks. All right. Have a good day. Mr. Mays, yeah, go in a breakout room with Ms. Gillis.
Thanks,
Mary
Judge.
Ann, put them in a breakout room.
And Judge, Ms. Belcher had to leave. I don't know if she advised you
I don't need
beforehand.
her
so
anymore. You can text her and tell her we're good.
Okay, everyone have a good day. Jane,
Thanks.
good
Have
to
a
see
good
you.
day.
Take care.
I have another officer? Oh, Sean Head for Jacob. I need to go in a breakout room with Sean Head too.
Okay, I'll do it.
You don't have any troopers, do you, Marianne? I mean,
No,
Is it
no,
Michelle?
it's me. It's Marianne, yep.
Okay. Okay, yeah, you know what? I called them all this morning. I didn't send the docket out Friday. I was sick, so. We're ready whenever the judge is ready. Wait. Who are you?
Louis.
Give me 1 minute, Miss Gillis.
Okay, just a minute. I have a trooper here. Hold on.
All right, Ms. Gillis, are you ready on,
We're not ready on either of those cases, and I think the troopers, the defense attorneys have a motion to make.
oh, okay. People versus Jacob Bednar.
Morning, Your Honor. Sean had appearing on behalf of Mr. Bednar. Today's the date and time set for a formal hearing of this matter. I understand that people are not prepared to proceed, so the defense would move for a dismissal.
It's dismissed. You're all set. Then people versus Dave Lamar.
Good morning, Your Honor. William Mays on behalf of Mr. Lamar. Today was scheduled for a formal hearing in this matter. It's my understanding that the people are unprepared to proceed, so I would move to dismiss the charges.
It's dismissed. You're all set.
Thank you very much.
No.
Everything else is live, so I think that's